Hey, what's up? This is Samaj from Practice Academy, and I'm out here in Stone Mountain today, actually standing on the balcony of my grandparents' back porch. I'm out here hanging out with them. You can see this is kind of a nice little view. I think so. So, when I'm talking to my grandparents, and you all might experience this as well, but I know for sure my grandparents, they always have some great wisdom to share, some great information, and some really enlightening stories to tell me. And based on listening to them and having conversations with them, that helped me provide me with the content that I want to talk to you about today. So, what I'm going to go into is on the topic of the power of a support group, of a support network, because I'm finding that in my life and then also in others' lives, that when you have some kind of goal, some big goal that you're accomplishing, that you're trying to accomplish, and you're trying to do it all on your own, you can just feel like you're spinning your wheels, like you're just running around doing nothing, just pretty much in the same spot, no matter how much time you spend, how much you do. But when you have people that's on your side, people that elevate you and you elevate them, the things that you can accomplish are pretty amazing. So I'm going to crack into a story real quick to help me illustrate this point, and then we'll talk about a few other things, and that'll be it for what I want to talk about today. So yeah, here we go. I'm going to tell you this quick story real quick. So there was a time I was taking a differential equations course in school, and what differential equations is a math course, because I know a lot of people wouldn't have to take this because I had to take it as an engineering major, but a lot of people don't have to take high-level math like that. So think about differential equations. Think of calculus. A higher level calculus like calculus 2. Now imagine that on steroids. That's differential equations. So needless to say, it was a hard course. And I remember we took the first quiz. I failed it miserably. I think it was like a 17. That was my grade on the first quiz. And I was a part of a program. They were offering a paid summer research project. So it depended on you having a certain GPA. You had to maintain a certain GPA. So naturally, I wanted to get this project. I wanted to do the research project. I thought it would be interesting. Plus, I said it was paid, so obviously I wanted that too. So I studied hard. I hit the books like crazy. I put a lot of time in, a lot of effort, studied. And I was like, second quiz, let's go. I'm about to kill it. Took the second quiz. Got a higher grade, definitely. But I still failed. I got like a 50. So I was thinking to myself, okay, what am I doing? Like, how come this not working out? Now, at the time, I wasn't one to go around and, ask for help, let people know that, hey, I'm struggling here, let's try to work out some problems. And I was also pretty shy, so I didn't want to go around and talk to all these different people. But, like I said, it was a paid summer research project, and that was a huge motivation for me. So I went and talked to everybody in my class and tried to start a study group. And everybody pretty much gave me different variations of the same answer, which was, well, I don't have that much time, sorry, I can't do it. So I went to the next class, and I searched around there, and I met a guy who was actually in the exact same program as me. His name was Damien. And him and we got together every Thursday, pretty much for the rest of the semester. And then, like, depending on if it was a quiz or something, we'd do more days. But generally Thursdays, every day for the rest of the semester, and we work out problems. And I remember that first session, I actually made the first couple ones. It was tough. We would sometimes look at one problem for like a whole hour. And he'll figure out some parts, I'll figure out some parts, and we'll do it like that until eventually we came to a solution. And over time, our process of doing this became faster, where it wasn't just one problem. I would do like 4, 5, 6, and then he'd do another 4, 5, 6, and we would teach each other how we did that problem. And ironically, the people that were in his class that were saying that they didn't have time, and the ones in my class that were saying they didn't have time, because they saw our progression, they wanted to join us. So we went from a group of 2 of us to up to like 10 at one point. And it was really cool because everybody was teaching everybody else. It was somebody would get up on the board and they'll say, hey, you do this, 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 this. And then another person will say, well, I don't understand that. And then he'll have to think and figure out like how to explain that 4th step or whatever step he was on trying to figure out that problem. And from this, I realized that, whoa, you can actually achieve some really great things. Like, for instance, I never made anything less than 84 in that class from that time on. From that time that I met Damien and we formed our little group with just the two of us, and then eventually a group of like a bunch of us, I never made anything less than 84 in that class. And seeing how difficult it was for me in the beginning, it's hard for me to believe that that was the case. So I did end up getting that summer research project, and so did he. So that was really cool. Now, how does this relate to you and you trying to accomplish things? Well, one thing that I noticed is that if you're trying to get help from other people, it's not that you just only want to get help, because in that case you're just leeching value from them. It's just like, what can you do for me? What can I take? How can you help me? It's not, how can we help each other? How can we work together so that you elevate me and I elevate you? That's the kind of mindset that you want to have. When Damien and I were both working together on that class, or on the work in that class, we weren't trying to prove to everybody else that, hey, we're awesome and we could do this, you guys come join us. It was just, we were doing what we knew we needed to do, and people saw that. They saw the progression. So basically we had value to offer, and because they saw that, they wanted in. And then when they came in, they offered value as well, because if there was a problem that I didn't know how to do, another guy would know how to do it, and he would show me how to do that certain problem. And then if there was a problem that he didn't know how to do and I knew how to do, I would say, hey, you do this and you do this, and then that's how you get it. So everybody is pinging off one of another, and it just creates like up and up and up and up and up, just keeps going up. So this is something that I'm doing now with Practice Academy, my blog that I'm now shooting this video for. I actually have a mastermind group, actually 2 mastermind groups that I'm a part of. And so what we're all doing is we're all bloggers or some kind of way involved in the online space in entrepreneurship. So what we do is we say, hey, I have this, this, and this, and because I have this knowledge and I see that you're struggling here, let me help you out with this. And these are some things that might have helped me out. And then I do the same thing. Okay, I made this mistake before, I learned from this mistake, and I see that you might be going down that same road, so here's some advice to help you. And in addition to that, you have people that's going to hold you accountable. For me, I have to keep my videos coming up. I have to work on my book. I have to make sure I work on keeping my articles out, and I love it. It's just like, I'm an action taker. I get things done, and if I don't, they're gonna hold me accountable. It's really nice to have people that can hold you accountable and that you can do the same thing as well. So one of the things that I want to talk about is, well, one thing that really helping me out with is my book that I'm writing, and the title of it is Man versus Mind, and essentially the subtitle will be Getting Your Inner Voice on Your Side and Becoming the Confident Person That the World Needs You to Be. Because, as I said before, I struggle with being really shy, timid, having a low sense of self-worth, and I realized that there's a lot of people that actually have these same issues, and there's a lot of things that you can do to help you achieve more confidence, gain more confidence in yourself, feel better in your skin. So I'm right now actually in the process of documenting my entire book writing, creation, and development process. And if you want to follow that, you can come on to the Practice Academy blog, and you will see that I have a unofficial podcast I started where I talk about different ideas of the book, how I'm organizing it. I'm going to be shooting video blogs like what I'm doing right now. I'm going to be doing articles on there. And so, yeah, you should come on there and check that out if that's something that's interesting to you. And also, if you are a subscriber to the newsletter, I am sending one of my subscribers every month a free book of the month. So it's whatever I'm reading. I read a lot. And so basically the goal with Practicademy is to show young adults how to find, cultivate, and live their passions. So what I'll be doing is throughout all the books that I'm reading, I'll find something that I might think is really interesting, really helpful to my subscribers, really helpful to my audience, and I'll pick one of my subscribers and actually purchase the book and ship it to wherever they want me to have it sent to, all on my tab, just as a way to show appreciation and gratitude to the people that show support to the whole Practicademy movement. So in conclusion, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this out. I don't want to make this video too long, but yeah, when you want to achieve something, you have to have other people get involved. If you want to achieve something really great, yeah, you can do a lot of things on your own, but to really see something really spiral and go big and surprise you, you're gonna have to work with other people. And if you want to work with other people, if you got people that's above you, you don't want to leech value from them. You don't want to say, you know, how can you help me? And that's it. Just help me, help me, help me. You have to be able to willing to be able to provide value back to them as well. So hopefully that's what I'm doing with these videos and with my blog for you all. And if not, just let me know. If I am, appreciate it. So that's all I got for today. I'll see you again soon. Okay, till next time.